Hello everyone and welcome back to Mentos Plays Spelunky. We are here for the August 23rd daily challenge. Of course it is currently the 22nd here, but of course the daily challenges are based on GMT, not based on Central Time where I am. And so that means that these challenges roll over a bit before midnight actually on the days for me. You know what, Spider? Just get over here. Just jump down, hit the spikes, or jump up there. That works too, I guess. But I don't really... Oh, come on. You really had to land directly on my head when you fell down? Really? This was probably relatively worthless, but I might as well pick it up since I took the time to come over there. And now it looks like I am not able to make this jump. There we go. I was afraid that was in one of the many situations that come up where you are kind of stuck having to use a rope despite it being a relatively simple area to get to. There we go. There was a crate that I saw down here, but it is going to be a bit difficult to get to. We're going to have to use a rope to do so, I believe. I could go over here and get this gold bar, but why bother angering the spider? Because I feel like it. So we're going to toss a rope up here, get in here, and then perfect throw. We get 3 more bombs. That's good. It's a good start. Any run where you start off by getting more bombs is a sign of a good run. It doesn't mean that you're going to have a good run, but it is a good start to the run. Can't make that jump because of that little block there. So instead we'll carry Mr. Damsel here over to the exit where we will drop him off. And then we will continue on our merry way for a little bit and see if there's anything else to grab. There's a chest down there, but it would cost me a bomb to get to, so I'm not interested. It's just a single gold bar and a pot over here, but we might as well check out what's in them. A little bit of gold, so we get 600 gold for that. Or 510, I guess. Let us drop down here and head on to floor 2. So, gold-wise, that was a horrible, horrible floor for us. I'm sure you can probably pick that out, but I would love to get that bomb box, but obviously we do not have the resources just yet. Really, I want to get bombs in general, but we need more than what we got to make it happen. Luckily, we're getting a little bit of gold here. I would like to get around to the other side of the shop, because I saw a lot of stuff going on up there. Whether that's going to be possible or not in any reasonable way, I don't know. And let's see now, grab that gold, we come around here. I can get to that damsel with just a, with just a rope, so we might as well. And this is risky, but it worked out fine for us. I think it would take us 2 bombs to get in here, but let's give it a shot. We're just at enough where we could buy that bomb box now if we go back up to the start there. There are a couple gems that just dropped down. Oh, skeleton. And of course, we do want to take our doggy back up to the altar because that'll... Oop, that was badly placed. Very badly placed, in fact. So badly placed that it didn't open anything for us. We want to do something more like that, which should, yes, open there. Now we just need to use a rope to get to this crate as well as the other crate up here. The chest, that's 3 bombs, that makes it worth the effort. That's another 3 bombs, that makes it very worth the effort. And let's see, this guy up here dies easily. We can open that for some more gold. Oops, sorry doggy. I'm going to sacrifice you in a moment anyway, but still, sorry for hurting you before you were killed. That was kind of cruel of me, and I apologize. And so we'll toss the rope up here. And it will cost us 1 more rope to get back up to the top here, and we don't have any more ropes. I wish I had noticed that before I tried to go back up there. That's unfortunate. So I guess we are just taking the doggy to the exit instead, so you do get to live by virtue of me not having any ropes. And we can get this gold bar up here. So that was a pretty negative floor as a whole. Not having any ropes is a problem. Not as big of a problem as not having any bombs, but still a problem in its own right. I would rather have no ropes than no bombs by a long shot, but without ropes you are severely hampered in what you're able to do. So we have to kind of hope that we won't have to backtrack upwards at all to get our key and chest for the Jedi, or for anything else for that matter. And that'll work out perfectly for us. In the meantime, we can come over here and kill him, just so he's not a problem at any point in the future. Oh, I hate my skin is crawling levels. Perfect. I do want that gem, but that spider is going to kill me if I... Well, not kill me, but damage me if I try to get it right away. We do have a decent amount of bombs, so let's use our resources to get a little bit more money. I think the best strategy for this guy, because he's going to be trapped up there, is just to leave him be. And I could use a bomb to get to him, but that seems kind of silly. Now see, if we had another rope, we could have got into a second altar right now. We would have had a Kapala. Unfortunately, instead, we are going to just have a single sacrifice and one item given. But still worth it. Still very much worth it. You gotta make one sacrifice to get a second, so we will sacrifice that. We get spectacles, which is arguably the worst item that we could have possibly gotten. Not because it's a bad item in its own right, but because anytime that you get the Jedi, it doesn't have nearly as good of an effect. It still has some effect because it's going to brighten up dark levels for you a bit, but... So we got no way to get down here short of tossing a bomb at here and blowing it up. Unfortunately, because of our lack of ropes once again, we had nothing to set off that arrow trap otherwise. Kill those guys easy and jump in here. So that went pretty well for us. We are now on the 4th floor, so we gotta hope that we find our key and chest here, or else we got some problems. Well, I mean, we can still play through the run, obviously, but we won't be going to the black market, which is a huge indicator of success whether you're going for hell or not. Yep, just fall down there so I can stomp you. And... okay. Some decent amount of gems. We got a good amount of money saved up right now. The question is, are we going to get the Jedi and have any ability to make it worthwhile or no? That might work. No, not quite. That one will work. Which does leave us relatively low on bombs. We can't actually get up to those gems, but now that guy won't be attacking us. We want to stomp on him. Good, we find our chest, which is obviously helpful. We also find a crate down here, which should help a little bit as well. There are a lot of snakes down here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you. So now we're at the hard part, where we have to really hope that we don't have to backtrack upwards at all in order to get the key, because otherwise we are kind of screwed. Toss a bomb there, that'll get us a gem and a chest. Or a crate, which gives us ropes, which is good because we really needed them. We can get our doggy here. Get this. I don't believe there's any way for me to get that other crate without using a bomb, but we still have 3 left, so I'm willing to do it. Because it could very easily have something like a bomb box in it. Nope, it's got some more ropes, which are also helpful. Although now I'm on the wrong side of the rope bomb equation. We're up to almost 50,000 entering the jungle, which is obviously right about where we want to be if we don't want to steal from the black market. Quite honestly, I probably want to steal from the black market, but we'll see how that goes for us. You're going to throw that rock at him, bounce on his head a couple times until he dies and gives us his cape. Okay, this is going to take a lot of times of bouncing on his head apparently. That's rather unfortunate. Come on. You know what? I want to blow you up anyway. So, there we go. Now I got the cape. You're dead. Still more ropes, unfortunately, because apparently the game does not want to give me any bombs on this daily challenge. which I guess is okay, but, you know, it would be nice to have them, because now we only have one bomb to find the black market, which is sometimes quite difficult to pull off. Wait till he jumps, wait till he jumps again. Oop. How if I made this jump myself? There we go. Is there anything up here? No. I do kind of want that ghost idol, but in order to get it, the ghost will come after me, and I'm not too prepared to deal with that. Okay, the black market is on this level, which kind of scares me, but we might be able to get it with this bomb. Oh my god, we're one space short. Don't tell me we're going to miss the black market by one spot. I didn't notice that the spider had fallen out of there. I think this is going to be just as horrible as it seemed. I think we are honestly going to miss being able to go to the black market by one space, which is horrible. Is there anything that we can do here? I didn't see any orange frogs that we could bait over this way. There's a little bit of gold down there. That doesn't really help me. Obviously we got the ghost idol up there that doesn't help me. Oh man, this is horrible. I kind of want to like cry right now. Well, we got the ghost after us. That's great. Please tell me there's a crate somewhere around here. Is there seriously not? Oh, this is disappointing. This is very, very disappointing. Oops. Well, I put myself in a bad position. Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it. I thought that there was a way down over there. So that kind of really sucked. And yeah. That was a very disappointing way to die, and I am not very happy with it. There are currently 312 people who have played. And so that was a disappointing end to that run. Yesterday we ended up in 1,325th with our crappy little 38,950. Before that we ended up in 181st. I've already looked at that one here though. Anyway, so that was a disappointing end to that run. I probably shouldn't have gotten myself killed from the ghost like I did there, but I kind of lost a bit of faith when that bomb wasn't quite enough to open up the black market. So, I guess if we had gone from below, I think it would have opened it up, which is kind of even more disappointing. The fact that if I had just placed the bomb differently, it would have worked. But oh well. Can't win them all. Or in my case, can't win any of them. We're going to plant a bomb here to get these crates. Perfect. 3 more bombs. That's a good start. Hopefully I won't use up all of them like I did the last time. You know, if that vampire had just died, or, well no, I would have used the bomb at that place where that vampire was anyway, because I would have gone for the crate. But I might have been more discerning about it if it wasn't kill the vampire, and if the vampire would have died right away, instead of having me have to use a bomb to get rid of him, it seemed. Just because I would have been a little bit more discerning about my choice to use that if that was the case. There's a crate and the doggy down here, so let us blow this up. There we go. Drop down here and we find 3 more bombs. So bomb-wise, we're doing very strong this run, something that we were never at a point of doing last run. We would have been fine if it weren't for the fact that I ran out of ropes on that one floor. Because I could have gone to the shop and they had a bomb box for sale that I was looking to buy. That's the hard thing in Spelunky. If you're short on one resource, sometimes it can cause you to end up short on others that make it very difficult to get anywhere. You know, if you got plenty of bomb. I'm like that one. If even though I had a decent amount of bombs at the time, I didn't have the ropes necessary to make anything happen. So we do have a shop over here who's selling a bomb bag, a compass, some ropes, and a parachute. Really the only thing that I'm interested in from there is the bomb bag. More ropes is good. Our doggy is right here. So we are going to pick up this rock so it doesn't come back to bite us. Do that. Bounce on him. Might as well just go ahead and kill these guys because we're going to have to come down here eventually anyway. And boom. Now we're going to grab those, toss a rope up, toss a bomb down, climb the rope to doggy, to the doggy town, and we get a catcher's mitt. Not a bad first item. Obviously I would have preferred to get something like a jetpack from there, but you know, you can't get what you want every time. And I do kind of want to work my way back up. Not just for the shop, but because I want to make sure that the key and chest weren't somewhere on this level. Because that could be a major problem for us if they were. It does not appear they were, though. We do want to come down here and get this gold, because we might as well. And one more rope to get a bomb bag and a compass is fine by me. 5k spent, which puts us a little bit behind the curve in terms of gold, but not badly. And having gotten the Matic from that snake pit, we're going to be able to, once we get the Ujat Eye here, we're going to have a little bit better odds of getting a bunch of money by way of mining it. Oops. Let's just do this to get rid of the web there. I was kind of hoping the key would be right here. We do have another altar. So if our doggy makes it possible for us, we can, or if our ability to traverse back up here is possible, we can get a Kapala on this floor, which of course I'm a big fan of. If you've watched these videos long enough, you know that I will pretty much always go for the Kapala, given the opportunity. Let's grab our chest and bring it down here. Toss that down that way. Bouncy, bouncy. When this guy wakes up, he's going to be kind of mad. So we'll just stomp on his head again. Kill those two bats. Anything of interest over here? No. Of course, I have had some runs lately, which is really weird, where there has not been a damsel, which on certain floors, which I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to happen. But I think I've seen a couple of, I think I've had a couple of them happen on video where I'm looking for the damsel and it's just nowhere on level, which is really weird, really unfortunate, but you make do with it. So there's our key. We are going to have to use a rope to get back out of here. Ooh, that was real close. We're going to have to use a rope to get back out of here with this damsel as well, but that is well worth it. I did something really stupid there. So now we're going to be wasting 3 ropes to get out of here. Ooh, that was real close. Okay, so we're going to open this. We're going to come over here. We're going to grab our damsel. Climb our way back up. And then we are going to climb all the way back up. Which might not even be possible. I'm not sure. But I really hope it is. It is. And that's going to give us a Kapala. There's that. So now as we kill enemies, we can collect their blood and get some money out of it. Or not some money, some health. Oh, come on. Okay, now we just need to kind of hurry because the ghost is on his way. And there we go. So things are going decently so far. Having the Kapala early is obviously something great. Of course, we're on a dark level now, because why wouldn't we be? The game couldn't just be completely nice to us for one set of floors. There is a jetpack down there. We're going to buy that. We'll make it harder to... it will make it harder to... Whoa! Oh, come on. The torch flew up and hit me on the head. And it will make it hard to get through getting the Ankh, but we will compensate for that by way of having a lot of increased mobility. We are in kind of a dangerous spot health-wise here. Ooh, that was real close. 24,000 for the jetpack, I am more than willing to pay. We could grab that little rat and use him to block arrow traps for us, but... Oop. Oh, come on. No! God! Oh! I'm not normally so frustrated, but honestly, since yesterday I've had so many just horrible situations arise. Like it happened 2 or 3 times yesterday where I was in the black market and I tried to attack the shopkeepers. One of them got killed. The second one was on the top row, was nowhere to be seen. And then as soon as I jumped down to try to get rid of him, he would just appear off the side of the map and immediately murder me. One time I was jumping down to go to the black market while a shopkeeper was mad, and as I was falling down, he managed to shoot his shotgun directly into me when he hadn't been shooting at all before I jumped. It's just these crappy timing situations. And there just sucked because it was a dark level, so I couldn't see that there was a bat there or a spider there. And so I ended up getting kind of trapped. That was shaping up to be a real good run. So anyway, we're back at it now, I guess. Unfortunately. And we will be looking to do something relatively decent for once. Although yesterday's video we did set a high score, so I guess I can't complain too much for my lack of luck yesterday, because we did manage to set our personal high score of around 377,000, beating a friend of mine who was on level 3 of hell when he set his high score. So that was a pretty accomplished run. All things considered, we did pretty well that time, but I would like to have a run where we just do well, don't waste our Ankh stupidly, get to at least the City of Gold. If it's not even hell, I don't mind. Just at least let me get back to the City of Gold at some point. It's been far too long. It's both a good thing and a bad thing that I knocked that down, but I guess a good thing. Apparently it decided that it was about time to make me keep running off the edge of that, even though I had told myself to stop. And so there we go, another death on a run that was shaping up decently to start with, that I just didn't really have much I could do to avoid it. That's why sometimes I feel like if I got a controller for this game, it would be a little bit better, is because my keyboard on this laptop can be very fickle. In terms of actually responding to what I tell it to do, which isn't as much of a problem in a game like, you know, Isaac, where if you mess up and if it doesn't register that you stopped holding an arrow key for a second, okay, so you kept firing for a second longer than you planned to, big deal. But for something like this where it's all controlled and you have to be kind of precise with your inputs, having of course there was a spike trap right down there. Of course. There was an open spot next to it where he could have fallen. But nope. Nope. But yeah, just sometimes this keyboard is not the most reliable. And it really comes to show in situations like that. But anyway, this run is shaping up decently to begin with too, I guess. Although, of course, my damsel died, and then I got hit by a spider, so now I'm down to 2 health. Don't feel like dealing with anything to get that rock back, so onwards we go. And let's see if we can do something a little bit better on this second floor here. Really need to make this jump? Of course not! Of course not! So why would it be even remotely possible for me to make that jump? Really didn't want to have to use the rope to get through there, but I guess I had no other option. Yes, I am getting a bit frustrated here. Surprised it didn't blow that chest up right in my face. But, let's see now. Up here we go. Worst Spelunky luck possible. That's what I have. I'm sure some people could argue that fact, but my luck in this game is pretty bad. Pretty bad. Not always, but often. There we go. We'll bring Damsel to the exit. We're going to come up here and get these sapphires. Hello, Mr. Bat. Do not hurt me, please. Okay, on to floor 2 again. Because that's where we're always on to, is on to floor 2. Sorry, but that death on that one run where we had the Kapala was just kind of extremely disappointing. The one on the daily challenge, not quite so much because, you know, I had used up a ridiculous amount of resources that had prevented me from getting more bombs, and that prevented me from being able to oh, come on. You didn't come alive when I was right near you on the other side, but then on that side you decided to? But, yeah, the run with the Kapala was extra disappointing because we were about one enemy from being able to refill a health. So if instead of getting hit by that bat, I had killed the spider first, I would have gotten its blood, I would have had 2 health, and then when the bat hit it wouldn't have mattered. Now I'm angry, so now shopkeepers are going to die right away. Right away. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt us, but in a lot of ways it's kind of therapeutic to have a run where you just don't let anything live. Of course that spider had to come, and of course I didn't notice that spider coming down. My bad for not noticing, but still, would have been nice to know it was there. There is an altar to Kali down here. Okay. There we go. Of course, the hard part about murdering shopkeepers before the black market is that you have to kind of deal with them coming after you on floors where it is much harder to kill them. On the black market, it's usually, you know, right before the ice caves. I don't see our damsel down here. Please tell me there is a damsel. Please tell me there is a damsel down here somewhere. Nothing down that way. Is this going to be another one of those floors where there is just no damsel? It seems that way. Which is really frustrating, because I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a damsel on every floor, unless there's a kissing booth. Oh well, I guess we lose out on that sacrifice, because for some reason our damsel doesn't exist. We have to be a little bit crazy here. Hopefully that'll blow him up. No. Whew. Oh. Now we have one bomb. It's not a good thing. Yeah. Everything will get out of my way, or it will die. We are going to use a bomb there to get that crate, which is a bomb box. That is awesome. One of the hardest things about dealing with shopkeepers this early on is that bombs tend to be your easiest way to kill them when they're jumping around the exit, and when you don't have many bombs yet, that becomes obviously much more difficult. So to get a nice little bomb box like that is definitely a plus. I'm going to drop that down because we want to grab the key. Oh, it may have been silly to drop that down because we may have a shopkeeper down here looking to kill us. Yes. And blow up that platform. That might get him. It does get him. Perfect. So now the guy in the vault up there is going crazy, but he doesn't really concern me all that much. Want to drop that there. We want to take this arrow and toss it up here. And let's see now. We already sacrificed once, if I recall. Or did we? No, I don't think we did on this run. Oh yeah, that's right. There was an altar last level, but there was no damsel. So, this will be our first sacrifice, which will give us climbing gloves. It's actually really good. It's going to allow us to get up here. I could use 2 bombs to go to the vault. I don't think that's a wise decision right now. Especially since I won't be ghosting on this floor, and I would have to use a rope to get in there. So, on to the next floor we go. We are onto the jungle now. So hopefully we will find our way to the black market relatively quickly. Gotta love the fact the shotgun can fire underwater. That worked out quite nicely. I don't want to risk anything with this guy, so shoot him dead. Haven't seen any sign of blinking yet. So we don't know if the black market is going to end up on this floor or not. What does this shop down here have? Can't tell. Oh, it was just hired help. That's horrible. There's nothing worse when you're murdering shopkeepers than to find out that one of the shops had hired help and nothing else. So now to get this guy, whoa. I hate when bombs do that. We're going to try to toss a bomb down here at him. That one missed as well. Oh, come on, so close. Come on, get over there. Come on, move! Of course, now I toss a bomb over there and he jumps to the other side. We're just going. I wanted to try to explore that a little bit, but we didn't really have an option there without using up almost all of our bombs. And we already have almost no bombs left, which is already a problem, but I would like to get that damsel, but unless we get some more bombs, it's not really all that viable. Whoops, I did not mean to do that, but oh well, I guess it helps. Eesh. See, now I'd really like to get that damsel because it would mean Kapala. But once again, not really viable in our current bomb situation. Even less viable after I accidentally blew up that tiki trap. Guess we might as well sacrifice this dude while we're here. Can't hurt, right? go. Kill that bat. Now we are not in the best of positions here. We've only got 2 bombs to find the black market with, as well as we've got next to nothing, as well as we've got to deal with these shopkeepers, who are obviously going to be kind of a pain in the neck. We're just going to keep firing here for a little bit. Is he dead? Nope. Nope, he's not. Now he is. Okay, so now we're going to wait for that to go off. Jump on this dude, this dude. So now with some clever Kapala usage, and with some clever rope usage, we can definitely get back to that altar. You know what, we're going to do this a little bit crazily. I know it's going to take us to 1 bomb, I know that's stupid, but I need something to save my life right now, and the Kapala might be it. Whoops. What the crap? Let me sacrifice him. Okay, I guess we're not going to get the Kapala, because the ghost is going to be a dick about things. So that was a total waste of a bomb. Luckily we do have a crate here that might have more bombs in it. Getting rid of these webs while you're pushing something is much more difficult when there is a crate there, and when there's a block like that there. So now the black market is either on this level or we missed it. Obviously, you know which one I'm hoping for. Could get that ruby, that seems kind of pointless. Black market is on this level. There's a shopkeeper there. Let's see. Okay, I can see where the black market is. We can get there with 1 bomb, which is huge. Just gonna plant this bomb right here. Is there anything else we can grab while we're over here? No. So, let us just move on. Now we are going to want to get out of the way real quick. You can just kind of hang out here on this rope and fire in here until they die. Which I'm guessing should have happened by now. But we will, of course, keep firing as we walk through. We got some more ropes. That was hired help and a couple of bombs. We got some more bombs down here, which are going to be hugely helpful in terms of getting to the Ankh. That guy just fell himself down, so now we are safe to go here. Now that we have some bombs, we can blow that up rather safely. Down here we got a catcher's mid, some more spike shoes, some ropes, and some spectacles. Nothing that I really need. I wouldn't mind having that catcher's mid, but it might not be worth the risk of going after that shopkeepers down there. On the other hand, we don't really have all that many bombs. I would like to be able to go this way. You know what, let's just jump in here, kill these dudes. It's going to give us some more gold. Wasn't that risky. So now there's 2 shopkeepers left, because this guy got down here. You can avoid him pretty easily though. We do have the Ankh, so if we take some stupid damage, at least the run isn't over. Even if our chances of hell are over. Oh yeah, we got the catcher's mitt, so we can't just toss this directly at him. We should probably use a rope here. If he even hops up over this level, we can hit him. Which we did, just not enough to do any actual damage to him. Now I just need to hope that he doesn't come up this high. Oop. Go, 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 go. Perfect. Whew. We're on to the ice caves. We got a map, and we got a cape. We have a compass. Shopkeepers are mad at us, but that's no big deal. We got climbing gloves, so we do have some good lateral movement. The problem here, of course, being that we need to find the statue. And we don't have that much health. But everything else is going pretty well for us. As long as we don't die stupidly, we should be in good shape. Anything down there is, but nothing of interest. This Yeti here can die easily. The shopkeeper, we should be able to blow up in one shot. Perfect. Had to risk that to get that damsel because we don't want to die in one hit. Because then if anything goes even the slightest bit wrong, we're in trouble. So let's see now. Without a jetpack, I'm not really all that confident in trying to ghost the ice cave, so this isn't going to be a high score type run. There's our statue. So we definitely want to get our damsel to the exit. Because that'll allow us to have 5 health going into the next level instead of 4. It doesn't matter if we die now. Well, I mean it does, because we don't want to die before we get the chance to accomplish anything, but oh, come on, you jerk. I was gonna say, what is it gonna take for you to be angry at me and run away? Oh, damsel! That was the worst bounce he could have taken. Let's see, is there anything else we want to accomplish on here? Not really. So, I guess with that, we shall make a leap, get ourselves killed. That'll drop us off in this giant statue here, where we will get our hedget, and we will move on to the next level of the ice caves. Now, of course, we are down a shotgun, unless we can get our shopkeeper killed in a good position. We do have a good amount of bombs. We got, obviously, back up to 4 health now. If we could find a shop and it was selling a jetpack, I would be the happiest man alive. All shopkeepers are already dead. Can get a Kapala, which I think is more valuable than the 1 health this damsel would otherwise offer us. Drop that off there. The shop was unfortunately only hired help, which means that we don't get anything out of it. Is there anything up here that we can easily grab in terms of blood? Does not appear so. Both shopkeepers fell to their deaths, so there is no shotgun laying around for us. So with that, I guess we are on to the next, possibly final level of the ice caves. I can't remember how many we've done. Yeah, level 4 of the ice caves. So we're almost to the temple. I would love to get a shotgun back before we get there. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but a little bit more blood maybe. There's a vault here, but obviously that doesn't help us too much. We want to whip the damsel twice for sake of collecting her blood. We don't want to do it a 3rd time because that'll kill her. Although I guess if we did, we could get a guaranteed health instead of health if we get her to the exit, but it could also mess up and not grab the blood properly, and oh god. Is it clear down here? It is. I want to go get that Yeti's blood, but if I do, I might end up getting myself killed. So, you know what, we're just going to cut our losses. We are going to go into the temple here with our damsel to get a health, and we are going to continue moving on. Toss a bomb there just to make sure we have no problems, although we're going to go around it anyway now to look at it. And we're of course looking for Anubis, because Anubis will be our trick to getting the scepter, which will be how we get to the City of Gold. Whoa, that was real close. There he is. This is a really crappy position for him. I want to get him where he can come down at me. Maybe that'll do it? No. Come on, Anubis. Come over here. Come on down. There's one bomb on him. That one missed. But apparently we got some journal entry. Ceiling trap. When the ceiling starts dropping, you better start hopping. I guess that means that we activated the idol. Yes. Now my scepter went over that way. The scepter is very dangerous to actually use, but it will make this upcoming shopkeeper real easy. Maybe. Maybe not. You know what, we can easily just run through here, so let's go. We have no reason to kill that shopkeeper. We could have grabbed the damsel, but that was a risk. And I decided that it was better to not take the risk. Now we just need to not get close enough to that ring where it comes after us, which is very possible. And is there anything in there that I want? No. Let's go. City of Gold. We're back at the City of Gold. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord, it has been a long time since I have been here, and this is another long episode, and I don't care. I hope you don't care either while seeing me have some relatively successful runs because of going on a little bit longer. We're going to grab this rock, plant a bomb there, get ourselves out of dodge. Oh god, fireman. Might as well get that free money there. Oh god, fireman! Stop it! Let's jump on this mummy's head to get rid of him. We can get rid of this one easily as well. Now I don't want to pick up the Necronomicon just yet, although I did. Anubis 2 will be dead. Perfect. Now hopefully that will... Yes! I could not have asked for that to go better. Now there is a crate over here, which we should be able to get without trouble. There's also our damsel up there. That gave us some extra bombs. Whew. Okay, let's go. So now we are to Olmec, which I think this might actually be the first time I have faced Olmec on camera, so that's kind of awesome. Olmec's lair. Now my hope is to get some more bombs while fighting Mr. Olmec here, because we're going to want some bombs for hell. And if I come up here and float over, we should be more than capable of getting up here. Good. Let's set this down here so that when we crack it open, it doesn't fly away. That's a spider. That's unfortunate. More ropes. I don't need more ropes, game. I need more bombs. And our door to hell is going to be right about this level on the bottom there. Okay, it's important to remember. Since this is the first time I've gotten here on camera, if you are unaware, the Necronomicon that you pick up in the City of Gold will start to kind of like munch when you get over top of the door to hell. So it was going and it was going at it while we were over on the right side there a bit, which will be right about here. So straight down from there, at the bottom of this pieces of rock here where Olmec is sitting, we will find the door to hell. So what we're going to do in order to make this a little bit easier on ourselves, because this can be a very difficult boss fight if you actually try to do it the difficult way, so to speak. Granted, having the Kapala, he would spawn a lot of enemies and I would get a lot of money. I would probably be able to build up some health out of it if I didn't get hurt too much. But we're looking at the door being right about here. So we're going to use bombs to dig ourselves a path for Mr. Olmec to travel. Oop, got myself hurt. So we want to try not to use too many bombs because we need some for hell. But we do want to use a decent amount, get ourselves a path downwards that we can take Olmec on. So if you look, that door right there is our entry to hell. In order to get into it, we not only need to break this path down, but we also need to ride Olmec's head when he falls down in order to have a platform to stand on to get in, which is of course not the easiest thing to do. I do want to place a bomb like right here to make sure I get that crate. Oh, it didn't quite work out as I expected. It's just some ropes, that's unfortunate. This should open up the path mostly. And then if I plant one right here, maybe it's going to hit the two on the sides? No. So we're only going to have 4 bombs left going into hell, but we do have a nice little opening for Olmec here. Which should be enough to where we can get on his head and ride him to hell. Which is awesome. We might actually be going back to hell on camera for the first time. We're just going to ride him across here. Hopefully he's going to land right in our gap. He's going to land right next to our gap, naturally. That one block just kind of screwed us over. That didn't work out all that well for us. Now we got some bats coming toward us, which are going to be a problem. Oh, I took fall damage, that's what happened. So one more bomb right here should be enough to open up this pathway for us. Ooh, that was real close. So if you're paying attention there, every time that I stand underneath him, he's going to power stomp that'll destroy some of the ground beneath him. That's how you can beat him if you don't have the bombs to pull off the strategy that I just did. But since we did have the bombs, we were able to do things the easier way. And now here we are in hell. So, welcome to the hardest to get to area in video games, very possibly. We're going to be a little bit silly here and try to bomb our way to this amulet, which is going to take all of our bombs, unfortunately. But because of that, we do get Vlad's amulet, which is something that makes us immune to fire. So anything that is fire-based, we can no longer be hurt by. Anything that's obviously not fire-based, we still can. Some of the damsels on Hell are actually succubuses. That shopkeeper is glitched out, which is awesome for us, because now I get a shotgun. Yes, the shopkeepers are still after you, even while you're in Hell. But yeah, some of the damsels in Hell are actually succubuses. For every level has 2 damsels, one of which is a succubus. So that's something to watch out for. Oh god. Having the cape means that spikes are a little bit less threatening to us, because we can tab. Devil. Blue devils that escort souls to King Yama's courtroom. And yes, King Yama is the final boss of Spelunky. He is the one that we are on our way to face currently. who is someone who I have never actually fought before. Now we just need to make sure that the shopkeeper dies without being able to kill us. Awesome. We're on to level 3 of hell. We are 1 level removed from fighting the boss. 1 level removed from fighting King Yama. My first time fighting him, and the first time that I've gotten there on camera. Which would be awesome. The first time getting to hell on camera is also the first time that I fight King Yama. That'd be awesome. I'd be okay with that. Get this bat triggered so it doesn't cause me problems later. Get this dude taken care of. Okay, now we want to come down this way. Get that vampire out of the way. Oh god. No! No! The knockback of my shotgun just knocked me into that spike ball. And it ended up knocking me right into a tiki trap. That was so disappointing. We were about to walk through the door to the boss. And that had to happen. Oh well, I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that run. Thank you all for watching. I know this is another long episode, but I think it was well worth it. I think you could agree with that. I hope you enjoyed that glimpse of hell. Hopefully, we will be getting to Yama soon, because that was very close to a success. Honestly, just a misestimation of the shotgun's knockback was what cost me the run there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you next time, and take care.